Stocks being advertised. Anyways, are you guys ready for your next comic? Hell yeah, make it real loud for Freeway Pharaoh!
Yeah, he was like, fuck the music for you, man. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys? You did better for Pete than you did me. How you doing tonight? I told people I was coming to Avery, California to do a show. And every time I said that, people went, where? Which, by the way, that ought to be your fucking town slogan. Avery, California. Where? I bet the photo booth has seen a lot of dicks. If you're in Avery and you want a dick pic, go to the Howards. Yeah, folks, you heard the man. Correctly, my name is Freeway. That is my given name. That's what my dad decided to call me. Mom didn't have much to do with it. You ask my dad, he'd be like, why'd you name me Freeway? And every fucking time he'd be like, dude, Quaaludes make you do some weird shit. You could have been off-ramp. You could have been urinal number 5. Fuck you, officer. No, I'm not stopping. Feral. He was a character, my dad. I got teased a lot. Can you imagine that? When I was a kid, I always had a hard time. Always a hard time over my name. There was always someone picking on me. I got in a fight once. I went to this event, and as I'm walking up, this person at the door is like, you can't come in here. We don't, you fucking hippies and your fucking weird name, fucking go. You're not welcome here. I don't want people with weird shit and weird names here. And I'm like, what? I mean, come on, just let me in. They're like, fuck, no. We don't like weirdos here. I was like, it's Thanksgiving, Grandma. What the fuck? Bitch. What are you laughing at, Pastor Dan? Ooh, there's lifesavers in my pocket. Avery, California. I actually drove here with Pete. I drove here from fucking Medford, Oregon. Oh, it's fucking... Yo, no, Tom. You've never been... Have you never been to Medford? Oh, it's fucking... Okay, believe it or not, comedy doesn't pay fucking well. So I have another job in Medford. I'm actually a security guard. Oh, no. Like, first of all, I'm the worst fucking security guard you can have. I am fucking terrible. If I ask you for your ID, a taco will work. I'm like, thanks. You can go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want. I'm horrible. This is a true story. In the place that I work, I walk around a bunch of parking lots and there's a lot of bushes. There's a lot of just weird areas for people to hide. And as I'm walking around one night, in one of the bushes, I hear someone say, hillbillies are trying to kill me. And I was like, fuck, I hope I imagine that shit. This guy comes out of the bushes. I swear to God, he was the human embodiment of Animal from the Muppets. He had the shaggy hair, he had the full fucking beard, and he was even doing the... Now, to paint the picture even better, this guy is wearing moon boots, a pair of boxers, and a parka. That's it.
It's Owen!
Right?
It's Owen!
Every town has one of these guys, huh?
It's Owen!
I'm sure here it's the mayor. This guy, as he comes out of the bush, I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna go great. He reaches into his coat and I'm like, oh shit, here it goes. I'm gonna die right here. And he pulls out of his coat a glass with 4 raw eggs in it. And he looks at me dead on serious and goes, Skittles! And I was like, yo, dude, we're going to address the hillbillies in a minute, but there's a lot of protein in them Skittles. No, thank you. And the fucker got mad at me. He was like, you don't want to taste the rainbow? What the fuck? And he starts to walk away. He's all pissed. Like, oh, who doesn't want fucking Skittles? And, you know, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, honestly. Right? Like, I don't, like, just a side note, I don't normally get into conspiracy theories. There are some I can kind of believe. Like the moon landing, I get that. For example, they say in 1969, they landed a moon module on the moon, but before they did that, they landed a little thing with a camera, and they sent real-time footage back to Earth. That was in 1969. Meanwhile, in 1976, I'm wearing a tinfoil helmet with my fingers on the back of the TV with one hand, and I'm holding a coat hanger with the other, so my fucking mother can watch Days of Our Lives. And you're saying, from the moon, they did it. Yeah, bullshit. So I'm thinking to myself, as this guy's walking away, you know how they say maybe we're living, like the government's fucking with us, and maybe we're living in a simulation, right? You've heard this shit. We don't watch TikTok once in a while. We got shit. So I'm thinking to myself, as this guy's walking away, did he go around the fucking corner and pull out of his coat a phone, and he's like, yeah, it's agent number 7. Security guard. Yeah, the fat one, freeway. Now, I moon boots, boxer shorts, and a parka. No, I did the Skittles thing and no, he didn't go for it. Not at all. He really just looked at me funny. No, I said boxers. Why would I wear tidy whities? I'm not 7. What are the chances that guy was a plant? Because there's no way anybody got that mad at me for Skittles. That weren't really Skittles. You guys want a little history about me? A little something. Besides doing comedy, I tried acting for a minute. You guys, did anyone here ever watch like foreign television? Yeah, it's Avery, California. Yeah, we watch House Road Truckers. Yeah, I was on a German reality show. Yeah, that's television. We have ways of making you watch. Yeah, German reality. I got kicked off mid-season. I was kicked off mid-season. They said that I was storing food and eating more than my fair share.
No!
Yeah, isn't that bullshit? Yeah, I know.
No way!
Yeah, no, they kicked me off mid-season. I never made it to the 2nd season of The Human Centipede.
Thank God!
What? The chili on set was delicious. You wanted to smoke weed, though. You got to convince the guy in the front. You're, come on, go. I tried out for Cocaine Bear. You guys familiar with that movie? You know what I'm talking about? Cocaine Bear? You've seen it, right? I didn't realize it wasn't the circa 1980s Yogi that was in that movie. Because when I auditioned for it, it was in Medford, and the audition was held behind the Dairy Queen in a van. And the fucking bear was like a big dude named Jan. You walk up to the van and he's like, you want to sniff? Covered in powdered sugar. I'm like, I don't know, is it pure? Tried out for Dahmer. You guys watch Dahmer? Right? I thought I could do that. How hard could that fucking be? I could play Dahmer. Walked in there all confident. That fucking guy behind the desk was like, yeah, we need somebody who don't look like they eat people. Take one bite out of a barista, and you're fucking labeled for life.
Damn it, don't do that!
Well, don't reach in my car. Here's your coffee. Ah! I'm getting older. I'm 55. I'm getting older. Getting fatter. Like, things are changing. For example, nowadays I'm at my sexual best when I'm trying to get the pudding out of the bottom of the cup. Just sex with me nowadays is a lot like having sex with an oily beach ball. There's just lots of squeaking, you can't hold on to me, it's slippery, there's lots of weird colors. I decided not too long ago that the only outfits I'm ever going to wear again are going to be tracksuits. And I decided that I decided to do that because I gave up. I no longer have the need to I'm not dressing nice for anybody. Right? Who needs to get, you know, and I learned something. Have you guys ever priced a tracksuit? Has anyone in here ever priced a tracksuit? They're fucking expensive. You're talking like for a good one, like, you know, like the old rappers used to wear with the Adidas. You're talking like $200-300.
Hey, I think they're sexy as hell.
But they're expensive, and I figured out why they're so expensive. Because the people at the fucking tracksuit place, they know this is your last outfit.
Yes!
They're like, we can charge whatever we want because this fucker, this is going to be his day-to-day outfit. This is his get up and go to work. This is his go to the grocery store, take the kids to the school, funerals, weddings, potentially toilet paper. So they can charge her what the fuck they want.
Hell yeah, I'll buy it.
We got some dogs in here tonight. Every time the dog walks by, I want to say, hey, tell somebody to tell the chef the number 6 is walking around. You guys like dogs? Everyone here like dogs? Dog lovers?
Yes.
I'm sitting at home. All you dog people will be familiar with this. I'm sitting at home. I'm watching a movie. My son is sitting next to it's my son, the dog, and me. We're sitting on the couch and we're watching a movie, and as we watch the movie, the dog, we start to hear what every freaking dog person is familiar with. I'm over there like, fuck, dog, do you want gravy with that thing? What the hell? My fucking son looked at me and goes, it's not as easy as it looks. Right? Yeah, I love having kids. You know, it was funny, I got to thinking, first of all you dog people, have you ever started playing with your dog? And it starts off innocent, but after...
You have a text message.
Like, you're like, I love you, little guy. And he's like, yeah, you're my owner. And you're like, oh, you're wonderful. But I feed you a lot. And the dog's like, yeah, not enough, bitch. And you're like, yeah, no, you're cool. And the dog's like, fucking God, I watch you sleep. You know what I mean? I got to thinking, what do you do if your dog bites you? Like, what happens if your dog just goes at you? So I looked it up. I suggest everybody here look this up too, but immediately erase your browser history. First of all, I'm going to point this out real quick. They suggest doing this, especially if it's a pit bull. Experts suggest if a dog is about to attack you, stick your finger up its butt. I swear to God. Which got me thinking to myself, first of all, what was the trial and error on that experiment? Like, was some dude just like, all right, release Fluffy. She's a 3-pound chihuahua. Here we go. I mean, was there some dude like, hey, Todd, you know that dog that really gives you a hard time? My wife was yelling at me last night. You know what I did? Well, when I woke up, I'm pretty sure she was quiet the whole time. And if you stop your dog from attacking you by sticking your finger up its butt, can you and the dog ever live together again? Can you and the dog ever look at one another again? Right?
Fuck you, Chuckle.
Have you done this to your dog? Is that why you're laughing so hard? What's that?
No, I did it to my wife.
Okay. Apparently we gotta call it a heckler here.
Here we go.
And you think he's funny?
Yes, we do.
It wasn't her. She's laughing, having a good
Oh yeah,
time.
I did it to my wife.
You're not worth a fuck.
Anyone here got kids?
Yeah, fuck you.
You guys got kids?
Where's the one out there?
Her? Who? Hers?
I'm his. What? He's mine.
You're her kid.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I can ask you, do you like your kids?
Hey. How loaded is this question?
You can answer honestly. Answer honestly.
I like that one.
You like that? That's a good answer. I take that answer. Let me ask you a couple questions. Let's test you as a mom.
Here we go.
If when he was younger, if you heard him scream from the other room that there was a problem, he was hurt or something, did you come running? Were you there? You know? You're like, text it to me!
You know why? He had a twin sister, and I'd be like, nah, it's all
Oh, you knew who did it. But now when you were on your way to the room, did you do like me and think to yourself, there better be fucking blood all over the place. Like it better look like the elevator in The Shining when I walk in there. And it never was, right? It never was. No, you're not winning friends, my friend.
He has no friends.
What's the next question? So,
Hey, where's your dog?
listen to him.
Where's
Listen
your
to him.
dog?
Wait.
Where's your dog?
Angel, do you want to come take care of this gentleman here? He doesn't seem to want to.
Where's your dog?
My dog's at home doing where you should be with yours right now. It's nap time.
Where's your dog? If you don't have
I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody give him a big round of applause.
Where's his dog? Where did he have a dog? Your dog, you fuck.
Now.
You'll be dead now. I will fucking kill you.
No. Oh my God! Really?
I'm actually having fun up here. This is. No, I'm letting him.
Every week.
Really?
I don't have to put up with him.
Don't fucking leave.
It's okay. I'm used to
The
it.
only guy that doesn't appreciate dogs is now sit down.
Again, I live in Medford, so I'm used to it. And I'm a security guard, so I'm really used to it. But I do have to say, please promise me that as drunk as he is, he's driving home tonight. Amen. A lot can happen in 5 feet. All right, so here we go. We established you would tell your, right? You'd be there for them if they needed you, right? You ever have to take your kids to the emergency room?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you hate that experience? I fucking hate that experience. You ever had to take a kid to the emergency room? Have you? It's a pain in the ass. First of all, you got to get everything you need. You got to have a charger. You got to have their phone. You got to have everything else with them. You got to be able to power drink before you get there. And then you got to do this when you're getting ready to drop off the kid. Don't let them know I was doing that. Just walk in slow. Dad's coming. The emergency room people are, where's your father? And you're out in the car.
Yeah, that would be his father. Oh, I gotta calm down now.
I got, believe it or not, I am somebody's actual father.
I bet you are.
I got a son, 16 years old. No, don't clap. I never wanted kids. Let me give those of you who don't want kids some advice. Don't bet the devil unless you can play the fucking banjo.
Oh,
Or learn.
I can play the banjo.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
that's how you end up with kids.
Well, I
got one kid. He's a good kid, but at 16 years old, he stands foot. He's ready for this. He stands. I swear to God, he's 6'7". Yeah,
I
this
believe
kid's huge. Like, he's tall. Like, I actually have to be like, dude, clean your room. Finish your dinner. 170 pounds, and he tested with a genius IQ. That's how smart he is.
Jacob, stand up. My boy too.
Does he? Do you have a genius IQ?
Yes, he does.
No?
Yes, he does.
He does? I believe you. Mom knows. This kid, okay, let me give you some examples of this child. First of all, have you ever owed money to your kid?
I owe money.
Have you ever owed money to your child?
My kid? No.
Oh man, I owed my kid money. It was the worst goddamn nightmare of my life.
I am mad
I
as hell.
still owe the kid. Okay, here's the story. You ready? It's just me and you. Fuck the rest of these people. So here's what happened. I go to the store to buy myself a little book so I can write my jokes in. That's what comedians do. So I go to the store, I bring the kid with me, he's standing next to me, and as I'm looking at the books, I hear the kid next to me go, "So you're gonna buy something to write your stupid little dad jokes in?" I'm like, shit, he's gonna make fun of me. So I grab the kid, I run up to the counter, I grab a book, we get to the counter, and immediately the kid goes, "Yeah, the big guy's gonna take the Taylor Swift pink book." I didn't pay attention to what book I grabbed. So I go to pay for the book, it's a $3 book, I have $2. So I asked my son, can I borrow $1? First of all, he pulled out a wad of money this big. And I looked at him and I said, "Where did you get that huge wad of money?" And he says to me and Grandma got something going on. Oh no, wait.
If that video comes to me, that's
Wait,
coming.
they didn't. They did not have something going on. In fact, what he was doing was he bought 2 cell phones in my name, and he was selling time in school to the other kids on the internet.
Yeah!
And when he got caught because one of the kids sent something to the office that printed.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And when I said, "Son, do you realize what you're doing is wrong?" He said to me, "Yeah, printing costs more." That's what you got the fucking wrong there, son. So, he pulls out a wad of money. I'm like, okay, can Dad borrow $1? He hands me the $1, I pay for the book, we're walking out of the store, and I say to him, "Hey son, thank you. I really super appreciate you lending Dad that $1. That was really nice of you. That was wonderful. he's like, you know what, man? I'm always glad to do it. You're there for me, Dad. I'm always there for you. I'll always be happy. When we get home, though, I'm going to need the $2 back. All right, wait a minute. I lent you $1. He's like, no, yeah, I get it, and I understand it was $1, but when we get home, I'm going to need all $3 back. $3? He's like, yeah, Dad, I said when we get home, I need the $4 back. I owe the fucking kid the house. To this day, I owe him the fucking house. I hear, do you have my money? Every day. Cut to 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, I got set on fire. On fire, you say? Yes, legitimately on fire, like you see in the movies. Oops, this sucks. Now, a side note, 3 things went through my mind when I got set on fire. The first thing was, this really sucks. Wow. How'd this happen? The second thing was, honestly, God, please somebody put me out. I don't want to die in front of my son tonight. Please put me out. And the third thing I thought was, something smells delicious. The fuck is that? I need that recipe. So, I had goats at the time. I rolled over to the goat trough and I poured it on myself because I was rolling around. I was leaving trails of fire wherever I rolled. And my son's response to that was, that's what happens when you're fat. Yeah. What? Yeah. So I used the trough to put myself out. The fire was out. I was all back to normal again. I'm laying on the ground. And as I'm laying there, oh, you're going at it again? We're all really into that right now. Let's watch. Are they guiding him into the middle of the road?
I hope so.
Every week, huh?
Yeah.
Every day. Every day.
Every day? It sounds like it's time for a band. Jesus, I say one wrong dick joke and I get canceled. So anyway, I'm on fire. Back to where we were. I'm on fire, I'm rolling around, I put the trough on me. As I'm laying there, I start to notice it gets warm again. Now I'm getting warmed up again. What's going on? I pry my eyes open, and there's my son standing over me. And I'm like, son, what are you doing, dude? And he's like, you were smoldering. And then he bends down and goes, you got my money? Right? He got really into that show Breaking Bad. You guys know what show I'm talking about? Everyone here watch Breaking Bad? Yeah, no one here born under a rock? Everyone get what I mean? He got really into Breaking Bad. So one night, I come home from a show, and my son has my kitchen destroyed. Like there are pots and pans, shit boiling on the stove, all kinds of things going on. And my son is at the end of the counter wearing a hazmat suit, crushing up blue glass. And I say to him, son, what the hell are you, what's going on? Here's my son. I'm making the meth from Breaking Bad. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, you gotta be kidding me. You're making the meth from Oh, Jesus. Okay, first of all, you can't do that. We're gonna go to prison, and you can't make meth. You know, they made a lot of money on that show. No, you can't do this. That's bad. No Breaking Bad. Fucking, you need to destroy that. Are you crazy? He's like, Dad, calm the fuck down. The meth on Breaking Bad is rock candy. Oh. He's like, yeah, I was going to sell this shit to the diabetics because you owe me so much money. Yeah, right? Actually, I think I actually gone way over my time. But Angel's busy dealing with something, I think. Anyway, you guys want to hear one last story? One last story? What time is it? Somebody? What time is it?
It ain't time yet. It ain't time yet.
It ain't time yet. I'll give you what. I'll tell you what. I'll give you one more story about the kid. You'll like this one. Does everybody in here know what a CPAP machine is? Okay. But I can explain it to you. A CPAP machine is simple. It's what I like to refer to as a self-touching oven. I learned that on burrito night. For those of you who don't know, what a CPAP machine does, it takes the air in the room and it circulates it through a little machine, it compresses it up a hose, and it goes to a hose and a mask on your face that will keep you breathing while you sleep. Because some of us have a body that said, fuck you, dude, I'm giving up. When you go to sleep, I'm killing us. And you know, the hardest thing about a CPAP machine is it's not the sexiest thing in the world. It is really hard to look at your partner and go, hey baby, you want to do it? Let me move the hose. Because first of all, everything wearing a CPAP machine sounds perverted. Yes, sir, I would like to try the number 6 with wonton soup. Everything sounds that way. So, everybody here has been sleeping, and they've been in a deep sleep, and as they're sleeping, you get that feeling someone's in the room with you. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You just get that weird sense that someone's there. My eyes pop open, and my son is standing next to the bed with his pants around his ankles. Right? He's got the devil's onion ring pressed against my CPAP machine. And I say to him, hey son, what you doing, buddy? And he says, oh, I'm just hanging out. And I say, you're hanging out at 4:30 in the morning with your devil's tube sock pressed against my CPAP. And he yeah, I just thought I'd see how you're doing. You know? Son, I'll kill you. He got right nose to nose and he goes, you got my money? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody. You all have been wonderful. What was that dude's name? What was his name? No, what was his real name?
Nate.
Nate? Yeah. Fuck Nate. Thank you for having me, everybody. I really appreciate it. Oh, and real quick, my dog says fuck Nate, too.
Keep it going for Freeway Pharaoh!